Check, 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 check. Welcome to the show. This is your boy Levelhead, and we are back. I have my crew in this piece. What's up, fellas?
Man.
Yeah. Yeah, we are here. What they say? Let's go. Okay. No caps. On this beat, I snap. For my Christ, I rap. I'm so cool, no doubt. My daddy sinned, he brought the end when he caught the fin. It's a rap. My confession ends with mics and pens. They bend the knees like catfish. I am not. Anyway, welcome to the show, folks. We are live. I'm still working on that intro, so give me a little bit more time, so we won't have that on tonight. But my crew is here. Keith Norris is in the building. K-Bum20 is in the building. And of course, yours truly, the one and only, is in the building. So, we just figuring things out right now. I'm eating some chicken, because you know black folks love their chicken. Ain't that what Dave Chappelle said? So I'm eating me some chicken, but we here, man. We rest to go. So anyway, what's up? Yeah, man.
Already.
Who in there? Miss Game Her. Miss Game Her. Okay, what's up, Miss Game Her? Bars. Yeah, so we got to get on this situation with Bayonetta. We got to talk about some other stuff. So, but what's good y'all way, man? What happened in y'all world, brother Keith and Deacon Bomb? What's done happen y'all way?
Deacon Bomb, I can't. I can't, bro.
You can't do it.
Good, man. Good, man. I'm doing pretty good, man. Man, I'll tell you this. Let me tell you this, brother. So my heater, my furnace went out, and we had that cold wave hit us.
Oh, so yeah.
It was, like 40 degrees outside, and we had no heat. Felt like a failure of a husband because we had no heat. I had already called the people, but they weren't going to be here until Wednesday, and we got that cold spell on Monday and Tuesday, and so we was sitting up with the fireplace going, sitting on top of some heaters, trying to stay warm. But we made it. We here now. We got it fixed. It was apparently the issue was a dead bird. Was in the flute. There was a bird that fell down from the top where our furnace lets out at, fell inside and died. So that's why it wasn't
committed suicide.
Apparently so. So
it's too cold.
They said this ain't worth living.
Bruh. But it's fixed now. We got heat, so I feel successful now.
Don't feel bad, man. That this past summer, my AC unit went out, bruh, in the hottest part of the summer. And we was up in here toasting. My wife was not liking me. And it wasn't my fault, but she wasn't liking the whole level that
it is your fault.
Time.
It wasn't your fault, but it is your fault.
Boy, I got that thing fixed, bro. I was out there. I got that fixed because I couldn't take it. And I was like, man, I can't sleep another night in this level of heat. I got to get this thing fixed. So I had one of my guys on the job. One of the HVAC employees came through, and him and his father fixed it for me. Saved me a few times. Yeah, man. Got on one of them trades that I work with. But anyway, what's about you, Keith? What's good your way?
Nothing really exciting that I could think of.
Okay.
No, nothing really exciting.
All right.
I'm still breathing. That's exciting. Still serving God, you know.
Okay.
Exciting.
That's a good start.
Yeah. So welcome to the show. As you see, we are here and we ready to go. So we gonna jump into our, favorite part for most folks. What you have been gaming on. Let's go. Yeah. You know what time it is. It's time for what have you been gaming on. Sing it, folks. Let's go. Hey. What you been gaming on? 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 Gaming on, gaming on, gaming on. All right, Mr. Norris, K-Bomb, who want to go first? What you been gaming on? Who going first?
I can make this quick.
All right.
Yeah, so of course I game with you guys Monday night. Man, Nintendo, y'all gotta get it together. Too many communication issues.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, we played that Splatoon 3. We're gonna keep it going. Hopefully some of y'all can join that's listening to us. That'll be great. That'll be fun. And then I went back and I picked up a game that I had put down, Astro Chain. I told myself, because I put it down. I don't know why I put it. No, I got to a boss and I couldn't beat it, and I had no more the health, right? And it was like I was fighting a woman.
I beat
her
game.
first part, but then she had a second part, and I had no way to heal myself. But I finally beat her. You know how you put a game down, you come back and you're like, oh, I got it. So I finally beat her, and now I'm finna go ahead and try to complete that. I'm on chapter 10, I believe. I don't know how many chapters it is, but yeah. Felt good, man. Felt good playing a platinum game that actually looked good, you know, with some voice acting in it, you know what I'm saying?
I'm catching all that.
You know, some little voice acting in there, you know what I'm saying? No controversy. No, I'm just playing. But so far, that's all I've been playing. But I will say this. I do have Game Pass, and I just downloaded A Plague Tale Requiem.
Is that the newest one?
That's the newest one.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, that's the newest one. I just downloaded that, so I'm going to check that out later. And then I'm pre-downloading Persona 5 Royal. I've never played a Persona game, so I'll check that out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And give y'all some feedback.
So, Persona is it's RPG though, right?
Yeah, like true RPG. It could come out tomorrow, actually.
Boom. All right, let me send these shots out. I see you. I meant to do this earlier, Neil. Welcome to the show. Welcome. Now, let me turn this down. You said I had bars. I was trying to spit it, man. Y'all didn't hear the beat. I had one of these old beats flying in the background there. Hey. Oh, let me stop. Y'all can't handle none of that. Y'all ain't ready for that. Get y'all up in here. Get y'all jump. Let me stop. Y'all ain't ready for none of that right there. We too hot for y'all. Keith, we too hot for... We too hot. Who else can play a beat like that in the middle of their podcast and stop it when he wants to? Who can do it? K-Bomb, they can't do it. Name it. Name who. Who can do that?
I'm drawing a blank. No one.
Nobody can do it like that. Because it's the Live and Level Gamers podcast. Y'all go over there and watch all them other dudes who be... Anyway, let me stop. Keith, you got done? You got any more games you want to talk about, Keith? Or can I turn it
in the game of life?
All right.
That's it.
Go ahead, K-Bomb. It's your flow. Oh, Lord.
All right.
Yeah, I do. I got attacked. I got attacked by the little ones. Go ahead. Yeah, she unbummed me, man. Go ahead.
Okay. What have I been gaming on? So, not as much as I wanted to, but I've gotten some gaming. I've had to do some work in after hours, so I haven't got a chance to get into as much as I wanted to. But I've gotten some gaming in, and so the majority of my time has been spent grinding on well, that don't sound right, but grinding my player up on in 2K, trying to get some of that 2K want that money, so you gotta play some games to get enough virtual currency to level up your player. So I've been doing that, playing NBA 2K with the homies. I've been playing Overwatch too. It sucks when your teammates are bad. I mostly play the tank role, so I'm usually out in front trying to create space for my teammates, trying to create engagement points with my teammates. And I look behind me and no one's behind me, not a healer, not a DPS, and I'm out there just naked by myself getting melted down. So I can only play a couple of games of that because they have me in such a low level when you switch over to Overwatch 2 that I'm playing with people who do not understand the
camaraderie.
No. They don't understand the strategy of the game, right?
Okay.
You just don't walk forward and shoot, right? There's you understand about holding corners, about how to engage, when not to engage, when to press forward, and the people on the level I'm playing with right now don't really have that know-how and knowledge, right? So they really slow down how much you progress. So I can't really get out of this level without playing a lot of games, and so I usually get frustrated before I can get to that point. So a little bit of Overwatch, not much because I get frustrated too quick, but it's still a good game. Just when you have good teammates, it's a really good game. Still playing Warzone until it goes away. So I hopped in a party with a couple of my buddies the other day, played some Warzone. Got a chance to play that. The new Call of Duty, I believe, comes out next week. So I didn't. I was supposed to cancel my pre-order. I didn't cancel my pre-order, so I guess I'm playing Call of Duty next week.
Okay.
So we'll see about that. And then I guess that's about it. I haven't added my single player game back in. I know I talked about that last week. I'm still perusing on which game that should be for my my single player. To cut up some of my multiplayer gameplay. I haven't figured out which game that's going to be yet, so I'm just still playing my sports games and my multiplayers until I get that all figured out. So.
Okay. So I guess it's my turn. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I haven't. And Keith, I have the PlayStation version of Game Pass, but I haven't really dived into the catalog. Right? I've looked at a couple things and haven't dived into. I have too many other games that's already on my list and to start adding other games. So that's kind of where I am with that. So I don't get enough playtime out of the buffet of games. So, but we'll see. But maybe I can turn a leaf and get into it. But that's usually how it goes. So.
Okay. All right. That was good. Now, so we're gonna go ahead to the next part of the show because I ain't played on nothing but Splatoon, so there's no point in talking about that. No,
hey, hold on 1 second before we move forward. I think I'm gonna go ahead and purchase this Uncharted Legacy collection because I've never played any other Uncharted games for real.
What? Slap yourself! You just gotta slap yourself on that, bruh. Don't say that so fast and confident, Keith.
Lord,
I said it.
Man,
no, I played a little bit of 4.
Man, that hurt my heart.
But that's about it.
The only one I would justify, the only 2 I would justify you maybe skipping is 1 and 3. You gotta play 1, but 3, man, you don't want motion sickness.
You skip 3. You can
skip 3, man. Just jump from 2 to 4. You don't even have to play the first one. Just play 2 and 4. You good.
Man, you are really late to the game. You didn't play. You just played God of War. And
it's not as if I haven't had a PlayStation. I still ain't beat Spider-Man.
Lord have mercy.
You beat Miles Morales yet?
I hadn't even bought it.
What about Ghost of Tsushima?
Nope.
Keith.
That's a banger.
Keith, you are hurting me right now. Keith, you forget all them games. Forget Uncharted. Forget
Uncharted.
Don't forget it, but put that on the back border. If you got, I think it's on PC.
I take that back. I played 3. I played 3 and 4 Uncharted. I didn't like the shooting in 3. I was like, this is
3 was trash. 3 was trash, like, this
man. Is loosey goosey. I was like, I can't play this. I kept dying. I was like, what is going on?
3 was trash, bro. Don't count 3. 2 is where it's at. 1 is proved itself as a respectable title, but it wasn't ready yet. I think Uncharted 2 should have been the first one. That should have been your introduction to Uncharted. And then skip 3.
I think you should just play them in order if we can have a good opinion.
Keith, man, listen to your boy, man. Just skip 1, man. Skip 1. Don't even focus on 3. Just 2 and 4.
It sets the story for who.
Kobe Bryant, 24. Kobe Bryant, bro. 2 and 4. Kobe Bryant.
I'm trying to pull in my heart.
I'm tugging hard. I'm trying to get you to go ahead. But anyway,
play them right now.
But bro, you gotta play Ghost of Tsushima, man. You gotta play that. Keith, you gots to play that one. Like, to me,
if it comes to PC, I ain't got no PS5, and I don't want to play it on the 4.
Is it on PS5? I thought it was on PS.
No, it's on the. You can play this on the 4.
Yeah, you can. I played it on the 4. I didn't play it on the 5.
You can play this on the 4. It's a beauty. It's still beauty. It's probably the best looking PS4 game ever.
It ain't on PC. I thought it was on PC.
Yeah.
Not yet. You know it's coming.
You can play it on the 4.
Then just wait. If it ain't on PC yet, I say wait.
Play it on the 4.
Yeah, man. Boy, that hurt my heart. I had to pause there for a second.
I really like the Tomb Raider games, so I just never really wanted to play it because the shooting itself was better on the Tomb Raider games.
Yes.
So I was like, I don't need two of these. So I
will say this. Tomb Raider gameplay is a little better. If you only play 2, 4, 3, yeah, Tomb Raider is crushing anything in 3. But story-wise, Tomb Raider is good. No, but you ain't surpassing Uncharted with the story and set pieces. I like, but Tomb Raider is right there with it in my opinion. Yeah. So, but it's some things that Uncharted does that way better than Tomb Raider, and then there's things Tomb Raider does better than Uncharted. If I had to pick between the two, depending on the version, it may change. So, but I don't think any Uncharted. I don't think any.
You set that up. You set that up and let us down.
I'm finna say this.
I don't. Into the 2, I picked nothing.
right. Let me slap myself. That's true. Hey, y'all like I did hype time. Get it back up. Anyway, let me stop. All right, so I would say this. I don't think any of the Uncharted's, the Tomb Raiders beat Uncharted 2 at all. And one may have matched Uncharted 4, but they beat all the other Uncharted. That's why I say just play 2 and 4. Especially if you play Tomb Raider, just play 2 and 4 because you ain't going to want to play 1 and don't even touch 3. Anyway, with that being said, man, Keith, I can't believe that, bro. Man.
Oh, I don't mess y'all up.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. I thought you had played that. Man. But anyway, so you got to experience the God of War. So you know what that's about. So anyway, let's get into these topics. So there was a situation that popped up after we got off the podcast last week with this situation with Bayonetta. And what's this lady's name? I can't think of this voice actor's name. I apologize. I never remember these people's names.
Helena?
Helena?
Y'all know Nia finna get us, right?
Yes, I'm messing with her. That's why I said it like I did. I'm jacking her name up. Yeah, put it in the let me go over here to the chat room and see if I can find it real quick.
Helena Taylor.
Let's stop.
Helena Taylor.
So,
that looks right.
Let's just give it up. We sound terrible. But let me do this. Hold up. Let me go find this article. But bring us in, man, because you kind of, I don't know if it was you or K-Bum who brought us this situation.
I saw it like it exploded on like Twitter and YouTube. That's pretty much where I get all of my news from. Mm-hmm. So anyways, we all know the controversy when she broke her NDA. She put out her video and saying that she was only offered $4,000 to voice the role of Bayonetta. She made it seem like it was for the complete game, right? For the sessions that she was going to be doing. or whatever. And she also brought up the fact that she couldn't pay her bills and she felt disrespected because she is Bayonetta. She is the person who's voiced 1 and 2, and she has brought this character to life. And she put out a video and she requested that everybody boycott. Everybody knows the story, right? So just setting it up. So I would say maybe a day or maybe 2 days later.
It was a couple of days.
The internet broke, and there was claims that she wasn't being truthful.
Not 100% honest.
Not 100% honest. Now, $4,000 was for one session for 1 day, but they were saying that it was going to take 3 to 4 sessions, roughly totaling her up to getting up to like $15,000 for the session. And come to find out that she had actually requested $100,000 because of the franchise.
Allegedly requested.
Excuse me. You're correct. Allegedly requested $100,000 for that performance because of the franchise being very what's the word I'm looking for? Profitable. Yeah, profitable.
That's a good word.
So she allegedly requested $100,000, and clearly that was denied, and they pretty much offered her.
I came back with the final offer,
which they should have denied. Let me add that.
Right, but it sounds like she was offered what she had got from the second game, because I can't. Now this is me talking off from memory, so please do not take this as facts.
I got it up now.
I believe I saw where she was pretty much offered $4,000 for per session on the Bayonetta 2. So she got offered the same amount, from what I'm understanding. And she feels that because of this franchise and how well it's done, that she deserves more, and how, she is Bayonetta. And clearly that's not the case anymore, because they have a new voice actor, and we all know her. What's her name? Is it Jennifer Hill?
Jennifer, I believe. Jennifer Hill.
Jennifer Hill is now voicing Bayonetta, and she put out a statement as well because of the first video that Helena put out. She knew that she was going to get backlash for voicing the character, but in reality, somebody has to do it, right? So anyways, but that's the story.
Okay. So I'm trying to pull it up. My stuff is acting weird. It's pulled up something. I'm trying to get it down. But so I had it up. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull it back up. K-Bum, go ahead and jump in. Then I'm gonna start reading this stuff. Let me just get it back up.
So.
I got it. So never mind, K-Bum. No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm messing with.
Come back.
I'm messing.
I've already left out the room. I'm done.
I'm joking.
Walk down the stairs. I'm going to my car.
No, man. Do you go ahead and go, and then I'll read it after you.
No. You can go ahead with the article, then I can circle back on top of that.
Okay. Keith, you saying something, or you want me to go and read it?
No, I was just saying, don't collect $200.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing this up. I don't know what. So it says sources dispute Bayonetta's voice actors claim overpay offer. The former star behind the Platinum Action series ignited a debate over fair pay this weekend. So let's get down here. Sources have disputed recent claims by former Bayonetta voice actor. How you say her name? Helena Taylor. Helena. Nia, help us out. Helena Taylor, who says she was offered an insulting offer of just $4,000 to reprise her role in the third game. In a series of videos published on social media over the weekend, Taylor, who has been replaced as Bayonetta in the upcoming Switch sequel by veteran Jennifer Hall, or Howell, is that how you say it? Is Hale? Mm-hmm. Jennifer Hale criticized developer Platinum Game and called on fans to boycott Bayonetta 3. This sounds like when old girl wanted us to boycott Netflix. Why did I do that? Anyway, so the actor claimed she eventually wrote to Platinum Games vice president
Camille.
Hideo. Okay, yeah, you said it. He who she claimed did not offer her more than
Killing
what.
these names, bro.
What's his name again? What's his name?
I don't know his name.
Hideo Kojima.
He didn't even want to say it. He
I
just
don't.
ran away from it.
I'm sorry.
Because I don't want to get.
I'm looking
Is it
dead at
Camilla? I thought it was Camilla, right? Hideki Camilla, who she claimed did not offer her more than what she called an immoral offer to reprise her role. Taylor videos have been viewed nearly 10 million times to date.
10 mil.
And the actor received an outpouring of support from players as well as fellow voice actors who have long complained of being underpaid. The videos also led to harassment towards Platinum developers and new Bayonetta actor, Hale. Is that right? I think I said it right. So anyway, so y'all get the gist of everything. So first of all, I guess we got a few topics we need to hit. We'll kind of find out that this is not true. Matter of fact, and Keith kind of broke it down. What I heard, here it is. It says, it claims that Platinum sought to hire Taylor for at least 5 sessions. VGC sources suggest it could have been a few or 4, with each paying $3,000 to $4,000 for 4 hours in the studio. So actually, what's been said is she, and it seems like they telling the truth because she said she got offered for $1,000, but what she left out is she got offered $4,000, 3 to 4 sessions a piece. So that would be close to between $15,000 to $16,000.
Mm-hmm.
So now, first of all, I guess my question is her spot blown, so to speak? How do you feel? Like, go ahead, K-Bomb. Keith kind of shared what he thought. You share what you think, and then I'm gonna ask another question off of that. Go ahead, because I'm kind of as many questions coming to my thoughts, but just how you feel after all this information and what she kind of stirred over the weekend.
Cool. I can jump right into it. Yeah. So when I first caught wind of this, it was interesting because there's been definitely some negative kind of press behind Bayonetta, especially on our podcast. We've kind of given it the business, especially when it comes to the graphics and the way the game looks. But this came out, so I was interested in what was going on. And so I got a chance to hear her speak and listen to what she was saying and how she was underpaid. I feel like she didn't have a livable wage that was offered to her, and she asked fans to boycott.
Hold up, Keith. Okay, but Nia said let Keith say it. Nia, you ain't right. No, here you go. You slap yourself. Don't be doing me like that in the comment section, dude. I was trying my best. Go ahead, Keith. She gonna say let Keith say it.
So it was interesting. I wanted to hear what she was saying, so I got a chance to listen to what she said and her claim. And like I said, the request to boycott was a reach. And I was like, wow, I really want to see what people are going to do with her asking people to boycott. And then it got weird, right? These video game guys got really, really weird. You had one side where people felt the need to justify their purchase of said game. And they were coming up with any and every off-the-wall, backwood kind of reasoning to still want to buy the game when someone's calling them to protest. I just found that really, really weird. Like you don't have to come up with some off the wall reasoning to purchase the game, right? And then you had the other side where you had people who were calling for the next of Platinum game and ready to storm the castle over this woman's claim without hearing all the information. So it don't take much to stir people up on the internet, right? So it didn't take much, and you saw the two sides going at each other. And so I just stood back and I was like, I had my opinion and I really wanted to hear Platinum Games response. The first response we got was from uh, the guy from Twitter. I'm not gonna say his name. He says it better. Um, and his first response was really
Becky.
weird. It was like, you know, the truth shall come out, and something about play by my rules. You need to play by my rules, or some crazy comment he said. And then he put his Twitter on private.
This is
Right. So I
like
was like, oh
Devil's
well,
May Cry to me. Go ahead, I'm
yeah.
listening.
It was weird. And then later, like a couple of days later, after all of the weirdos started to freak out and take their stake in the ground. Some more information started to come out, and that's what we started to see and what we're talking about now. And it started to round out the picture and what's being said. So, but I did want to say I did end up getting on a slight little Twitter back and forth with another guy from another podcast. Not going to say any names, but my whole thing was because it was funny because the person was actually kind of referencing this lady before we got all the facts and kind of comparing her to Amber Heard and just saying, you really can't trust what people say, right? And I felt like people really you don't need to go out of your way to try to belittle what the person is saying. Just wait for the information to come out. Just wait until we get all the information, then we can see where the chips actually lie. And so I was trying to make sure that people, because this person could be telling the truth, they could be lying. We don't know until we get the full picture, and people just calm down and get the information. So with this information, and I know people. Jennifer came out and said her piece, and she wanted to remind people there's more people involved with this game than the voice actor who did not get her paycheck. That there's developers and everything else that's tied to the game, and don't forget those people when you're making your decision about boycotting. Right, and so you have that side, and my thing is, if just make a decision what you're gonna do with it. Don't try to make people decide the same way you need to decide because you feel some type of way. It's okay that we disagree. I think we've lost that in this day and age, being able to adequately disagree and still be able to go on with the rest of our lives. So
Right.
I said a lot, so I'll just throw it back to you guys because I can go for another 25 minutes on this, and I'd rather not. So I'll throw it back to you, Level.
Okay. I see Nia saying in the conversation, responding to what you said, that Jennifer, who was being tagged, the actor that's actually playing Bayonetta now, handled the situation with class. So that's dope. I guess, Keith, did you have anything you want to add to what K-Bomb said, or do you mind if I add?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I didn't really insert my actual opinion
Go
about
ahead.
it. So my thing is this, man. Like to not necessarily sum up what Kayvon was saying, but like to just kind of add, if you want to play this game, go out and play this game, because those are my initial sentiments even before it. No, I'm sorry. Even after I heard about her wanting to asking or calling for a boycott, I'm sorry, you don't tell me what to do, and that's not me just trying to be spiteful. This game has been in development, and we've been looking at Nintendo Directs for how long, waiting on this game. Like, man, when are we gonna get some information on Bayonetta 2? And now we understand why we weren't getting any information, because they was probably going through this little battle right here. Because this didn't just happen. You know what I mean?
No, it didn't just happen.
But so I was like, hey, I want to play Bayonetta, and each time they showed the game, I wasn't really impressed. It really didn't look that good, and honestly, it don't look good now. But I still like the gameplay. I'm just being honest.
I'm sorry.
So I still like the gameplay and the series itself, and I like the series in general. So I wanted to see it succeed. So, but when anybody comes out and tells me to boycott because of their own personal feelings about it, like, you don't, like, you gotta say boycott the game because this happened to me. Also, this other things happened to these other workers, and the work environment is toxic, or it's something, or you know what I'm saying. You want us to boycott this game and hurt the sales of this game just for you. I can't get down
Your
with
feelings
that.
got hurt.
Yeah, your feelings got hurt. I can't get down with that, Karen. I'm sorry. And and honestly, I'm
Now,
I
girl
don't.
did this.
I'm sorry.
What's did this with Netflix too, though. So
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
and the same thing. Like she want us to boycott Netflix because they didn't pay her for a special. I know this. I'm just caveating right quick for a special. But you got to consider all the other work on Netflix that people that has nothing to do with you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You
Nothing.
got she just voiced Bayonetta. She didn't program Bayonetta. She didn't put in the work, the long hours to get that character on the screen for us to play. So why would I boycott just because you're going through something? That's something you should have took up in legal, sued them, whatever. Did the stuff behind the scenes. They didn't have to reach us, honestly. But I get it. You know what I mean? You want to. This is a personal attack, but you don't take vengeance in your hand like that because a lot of other people get hurt. You lead it up to karma or whatever you believe. I don't want to get into that either, but
Hmm.
you leave that up there. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm.
while you trying to be, spiteful and all this other stuff, a lot of other people are going to get hurt in this process because you don't like how Hideki did what he did. You know what
Good
I mean?
job.
Or sounded like he was doing what he was doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to those YouTubers out there who immediately jump to a side, I hope you learned your lesson. Knock it off. Report them.
Stop it.
Report the information.
Hold up, Keith. Hold up, Keith. Hold up. Tell them to slap themselves. That's what you tell them.
Report the information and leave it at that. We don't need your personal insert in it that soon. Like K-Bone was saying, like y'all jumped the gun so fast, and then you have to make videos. Well, I was wrong, and now because I said I was going to boycott the game, I better continue to stand on that because I said I was going to boycott it. I'm standing. Well, don't quit talking so fast. Your people are following you because they like you anyways. You don't have to always pick a side so soon. Like just chill. And I'm not gonna call names, and they know who they are. They know the videos they made. You can go find it.
Who was these people? I don't know. I
I
don't know none of
cannot.
it.
I
I
don't
can.
know.
I
Who?
will tell you
Who was this?
I will tell you.
Who is it?
No,
Who's these
sir.
folks? Keith, drop the
He
names,
trash
man.
devil.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm messing with. I do the same thing.
No
I
peer
did want to
pressure.
jump
No
in.
peer pressure this way.
Okay, go ahead,
I
K-Bone.
did want to jump really quickly before you go, Level. I'll try to be quick. So I have heard people talk about, but what about the programmers, right? And people say, I know you work, you're the voice actor, but what about the programmers? And I even started talking about royalties, right? One of the claims was royalties, that she wanted royalties as well.
Yeah, I want to talk
And
about that. So,
and people were talking about what about the royalties for developers? And I did want to jump in there really quick because again, I'm a developer, so I understand these things. But what you have to understand is there's two things. When a developer writes code, he doesn't own that code. That code is owned by whatever company he writes that code for, right? There's no personal stake in that code if you're just a developer, unless you're the mind behind the game, right? When you're the mind behind the game, well, then that's your vision, right? If you're a developer, you're just writing code, right? And so there's a different stake into it and different level of ownership. When it comes to the voice actor, that is you. That is personal. That is your voice. That is your essence. And so that's a different story when we're talking about royalties, when we're talking about connection with the game, because that is something personal attached to the game. That is your voice. That is recognizably you. When it comes to a developer or an architect or a game designer, right? It's not as clear cut, right? As it is with a voice actor. So I just want to put that piece out because I've heard people talk about that. So I just want to kind of clear some of that up. So.
okay, so now we got to bring in that she absolutely refuted this claim. She said that it was untrue and labeled the source that said she can earn $15,000 an absolute lie and a complete joke. So, so right now is in the heap of he said, she said, pointing fingers, the whole nine. So to continue this conversation, for me right now, because I didn't really care about Bayonetta 3, this really didn't move me one way or the other. I said this to them in our private conversations. She had the right to value her voice more than what they was offering her. And they had the right to go find another actor if they didn't feel like she was worth what she valued herself at. So that's what I say. Now, whether it was $4,000 or $15,000, whatever it was, she felt like she was worth more than that, and they did not. Now, here's the question, and I had no problem with that. That's Platinum's prerogative, and that's her right to value herself at what she values her worth at. So, going to what K-Bum just said, I feel like this is interesting, though, because I didn't even, and my phone just stopped trying to talk to me. I know LeBron done finna play, and I'm hurting already because I'm scared we're going to lose to the Clippers. Anyway, let me stop. Let me keep good feelings. Good feelings. Anyways, let's go. So, my thing is this. Do we need to have a discussion about what these voice actors are actually getting paid, what the developers of the games are actually getting paid versus what the suits and the ties are making off the game?
Lord have mercy.
Because I would be curious of how much, like let's say a game like Grand Theft Auto 5. How much do you think that game has made?
I can't even count, brother. It's 3 generations this game has been played on. Right. This came out on the PS3. Let's not forget that. And then in PS4 and then the PS5. This game has been out forever.
So can we keep look it up. Look it up. Try to look up
360 and Xbox One. Okay.
Wow.
Keep trying to, or K-Ball, try to look up what Grand Theft Auto 5 has made as far as dollars in that time. I'm pretty sure we moving close to probably $1 billion.
You probably passed that already.
Yeah. So these games are making
$6 billion.
$6 billion.
Wait. It is the second best selling video game of all time with over 169 million copies shipped as of April 2018. One of the most financially successful entertainment products of all time with about $6 billion worldwide revenue. That was in 2018.
So it's probably on.
I'm keep looking.
That's before PS5.
Right. And I'm reading the comments. I'm trying to read what Nia's saying because I'm gonna probably read some of that into the conversation. My thing is, okay, if let's take that they offered her 15. Let's say that she misled us and they offered her 15.
Okay.
Is that adequate compared to what they're making off the game?
Right.
That I don't think even 4,000, 15,000. If they offered her 4,000, this is absolutely egregious. If they offered her 15,000 for Bayonetta, maybe not as egregious. But I'd be curious of how much them voice actors got paid for playing those characters in Grand Theft Auto. For those voice actors that got paid, how much is the dude that's playing Kratos getting paid? How much is the dude that's playing Nathan Drake getting paid? How much is the dude that voices Mario, Oohoo's, how much is he getting paid? So, to me, while this subject may not, to me, she may be a catalyst for a topic that probably needs to be discussed. Because if they are paying these voice actors and these people, like K-Bum said, this is her voice. She made Bayonetta. Because when they changed the name, you distinctly she did not feel the same. She did not sound the same. And I'm not saying Jennifer didn't do a good job. She did. But she ain't the original voice, and we have come attached to that voice. You see what I'm saying? So she is just as much responsible for that character as those developers are about making her move the way that she moves. She brought that character to life. I think that's not right if they're paying these folks anything between anything in the low thousands. To me, for games that's making 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 4, 5, 6, 7,000. That's, to me, this opens up a whole nother discussion.
Right.
So Cause shouldn't they be getting royalties? Like I don't know how it works. K-Bum, you're a developer.
There's a union for some voice actors or a union. And so some actors, it's in your contract that you have to kind of describe on what you actually want to get paid, right? So developers are not going to get any royalties. Only way you may get royalties if you're like Kojima, right?
Right.
Where you are Metal Gear Solid, right? That is your vision. You're the visionary for Metal Gear Solid. Like somebody like that will get royalties, right? Because they're the visionary. Or like Cory Barlow, right? The guy Cody, which is the visionary for Call of Duty, God of War 4, right? That was his story, right? He was the one manning the ship and creating this video game. So people like that may get royalties, but like Mr. Game Design, level design on the third level of God of War is not going to get
right. I mean, it's levels to it, right? But hear me out.
Yeah.
Okay, we just watched the trailer for the new Mario, and Nia said everyone deserves a fair wage, and I absolutely agree with that. I wonder how much Chris Judge got paid to play Kratos. We just having that discussion. Now, just think of it like this, y'all. We just watched a trailer for the Mario movie. Chris Pratt, I'm trying to make sure I say it right. Is it Jack Black?
Jack Black.
Jack Black. I guarantee you they got millions for them parts.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Jack got probably between 5 to 10. Pratt probably between 3 to probably about the same, 5 to 10 to play them voices.
Chris Pratt probably got more than anybody. He's the hottest name on the entire list.
Right.
Yeah,
so
got like 15 million.
So 15 million for a movie that's probably not going to touch $1 billion. Now Mario may do at the box office. It may
million.
About I would say about 300-400 mil, right?
Yeah.
These games, bro, are doing that.
Yeah.
And these voice actors are getting crumbs for the same work.
Yes.
If you tell me to take what she said or what they said, if both are egregious. If what she said is true, is egregious. If what they said is true, is egregious. So we're going to pay you $4,000 for 4 sessions of 4 hours for my voice you're going to use for a game that's going to generate Nintendo probably, when it's all said and done, $100-200 million. So they're going to probably pocket, because I'm pretty sure looking at this game, I don't think a whole bunch of money went into the development of it.
Wow.
I'm sorry, bro.
Shade.
I'm throwing it because this game is ugly. So I'm pretty sure this game probably, what would you say, Keith, but 50-60 mil? If that.
I couldn't probably.
If that. Right?
Let's see.
Yeah, look it up. So I'm just guessing. This is me guessing. I could be guessing wrong, but I doubt I'm way off. So you making, the game costs about 50-60 mil to make. I'm pretty sure developers are getting a couple $100 mil for their services. So you probably covering your developers in the first 3-4 million, maybe 5-6 million of that. Then you got the advertisement, you got all that stuff. Yeah. So between that's gonna hit what it's gonna hit, bro. But you finna make 4 times that. That's slave work, bro.
That's when you have to have a good agent. That's when you.
But
so here,
right quick, and I'll give to you.
It's also about what's the going rate, right? You can't really ask over the going rate, or they'll just find somebody else.
If the whole system is designed to undermine the actors and to pay them small wages, when it's like what LeBron did when reason why LeBron will not take a contract like old boy for Spurs, Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan would take a pay cut so that the Spurs could get talent. LeBron will not take one because he doesn't want to be. He don't want to be the one that is set the tone that other teams, owners could use to see. LeBron just took a pay cut, so he doesn't take it. So that the value of the player has to be valued. And
it's just like what Kobe did it too.
Right. So somewhere in the system of acting in games, these folks are not being valued because the amount of money that the company makes versus what they actually spend on the voices, they make more money than the movie make, but the movie's paying these folks they worth. That to me, Bayonetta, maybe the first movie you pay her 15, the first game, but now that she's become an iconic, you know her voice. She is iconic. She deserves millions now.
Millions.
K-Bum, the game gonna probably make $200 to $300 million.
But but
he got.
I ain't saying everybody. I'm not saying everybody deserves $1 million. I'm saying I would say at least 400,000.
Nah, not the going rate. But
then
here's the thing.
I think we undervalue these folks.
Here's the thing. I want to jump on top of this.
Go ahead.
I'm a corporate America guy, so I kind of see a lot of this stuff. So, a simple question. Very simple questions. What are companies here to do?
Make money. But
I'm here to make money too. Provide a service and make money off of that service that they provided. Right. But the goal to provide the service is to make money. So these companies are going to do whatever they have to do to make money. Okay, so there's a little YouTube thing that comes on, a little show that comes on YouTube, and it talks about how it's like the money behind Target, or the finance behind Target, the finance behind Dollar General, the finance behind Starbucks, right? And they talk about how these companies, make money. Do you know one of the number one ways these companies make money is low wages? So Dollar General, the way they make money is they pay their employees lower wages than everyone else, and they run a light shop. So they have under the amount of people that's necessary to do the job. That's how they make money. They're going to sell these cheap items, but one of the main ways they make money is underpaying employees and keeping a short list of employees. And that's one of the reasons why we have the work shortage we do now. It's because these companies are still expecting people to work for the same amount of money and even longer hours. That's why we're in the issue we have now, because people, that's a whole different kind of conversation. But that's what we have going on. And so these companies are here to make. They're not here to just pay people what they worth. That's not what they're here for. They're here to make as much money as possible. Because you have to understand this. The people up top get bonuses when they save money. This is what's going on.
Funny.
When they save the company money, they get the bonus. So why would I overspend for a voice actor and pay them what their air quote, but pay them what their air quote worth when I can just get someone else and save money and then I get paid?
I get you. I'm not disputing. There's no argument. I'm saying what I'm saying is right. You're right. You talking like like you playing devil's advocate for the company. I'm saying
because I understand companies.
I understand it's about making money. I'm just saying we see the same. Okay, but looking at, we have a model that we can look at, that we can compare, because at this point in time, video games are starting to make more money than movies.
Yes,
and I'm pretty sure the production of the game is probably equal to what the movie. Like, I'm pretty sure to make to make Grand Theft Auto probably cost the same to make in-game, right? Wouldn't we say about the same money is being spent?
Probably in-game is a bad example. It's probably more money for that, because that was a lot of people.
What I'm saying.
So it wasn't a normal movie, but I get what you're saying though.
I'm just saying, like, what would you say a game like Grand Theft Auto 5 costs to make?
I couldn't really explain, because they have a pricing model,
right? Because they're reusing assets.
It's weird to me.
They probably reusing assets. I'm talking
about their pricing model is weird because they give you free DLC.
Okay, I'm just saying, like,
we're not gonna have that conversation again,
right? I'm just saying, just to make the game and get it out to the public, how much you think they spent from the time that they developed it to when it launched?
GTA games are hard. Those games are like the longest developed. Those games could be in development for 10 years.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So, and
I can't give a good explanation for that, because it's a lot of money. It's more than most other companies, because their development cycles are so long.
Okay. Let's not use. How much do you think it costs to make a Call of Duty?
A Call of Duty. It probably makes. They probably blow $100 million on advertising, to be honest with you.
Right. So
they probably blow $100 to $200 million just on advertisement, on Doritos and Mountain Dew.
First name basis said millions. So let's say a Call of Duty. Go ahead, Kate. Go ahead, Keith.
I want to add this just about the GTA. It said it made $800 million in its first day, and then it made $1 billion in 3 days. So whatever it cost to make that game
they made it back in
droves. But I wanted to add back to just the voice acting thing. Number one, voice acting is 100% acting, and to Level's point, they do deserve the money that they have. My question is, are they? Because when I think about, like, Will Smith back in the early 2000s or whatever, they called him the $20 million man because he demanded $20 million for each role, no matter what. You know what I mean? So it's like, do these voice actors have that type of pedigree where they can go in and say, because
there is less than a handful that can do that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We don't even
the Troy Bakers and stuff.
You have
who is Troy Baker? He played Kratos.
Travis Baker, who was the voice of Joel in The Last of Us.
Okay.
He can demand big dollars. Nolan North, who's the voice of Uncharted, Nathan Drake, he can demand big bucks. It's because they have these recognizable voices and they can voice anything. It's only and there's a couple of other voice actors who can demand big money, but it's only like a handful. Most of the other people, you have no idea.
I know
who they are.
So that's why
you don't see their face, though. It's different. I understand when we say acting. Acting is acting. I agree with you, but you see their face.
But wait a minute. Let's
Same thing with like football and basketball stars.
Let's pause though. Let's pause.
Guy's face.
Let's pause though. Right?
Okay.
We don't, because I'm comparing it to the animation movies. I ain't really comparing it to my physical body. I'm playing to the.
Those guys. The animation people aren't getting the money. It's the big time actors that they get.
I know, but they get paid.
Name.
But because of their name, right? So let's use. Okay, we won't use her, but even though she has become recognizable, her voice. When you hear Bayonetta, you want her voice for Bayonetta, right? So let's look at Kratos. Huh?
She also did a movie.
Right. So let's look at the dude that played Kratos. What is his name? I don't do the names good, so that's one of my low points. I do this in real life.
That dude off Stargate?
Yeah, he did Stargate.
Do you know his name, K-Bub? You don't know his name? Okay, so
I know, but it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't. I can't get Tara Strong. Yeah, Tara Strong.
Tara Strong.
Tara
Thank you.
Strong no. That's somebody else. Tara Strong is from she's a voice actress, and she can demand big dollars, but she's not. She does some video games. She does more cartoons. Tara Strong does.
DC. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, she does cartoons.
We don't. Okay. Yeah, the ones that's crossing over. Chris Judge. That's his name. Chris Judge.
Yeah,
okay.
Chris Judge.
So
Yep.
Chris Judge, like he defines. Like without his voice, Kratos is not Kratos, right?
But
can we say that this
the other guy was Kratos?
I know, but let's just follow me, right? The other guy, but he plays Kratos. I think this dude's voice is better than the original Kratos dude, right? At this point, I don't want it. I will be disappointed for me.
I think his voice fits the new Kratos.
Okay,
because he's just not raw emotion. I think the other guy,
right?
I thought was great for
it. Was I'm not knocking the first dude's voice. I'm saying I'm not knocking Living Single dude. I'm not knocking him. I'm saying what I'm saying is in those original games, even though the storyline was epic, I don't think it was as well acted as these current ones are. Right? We are moving into. Let me just set it up. Let me set it up. Let me set it up.
I agree. I agree. That
let me set it up. Okay, so better. Right. So games are moving. K-Bum, just go to your point. Games are literally moving into a realm of movie-like cinema.
Yes.
All right. So, like going to what Keith said, these voice actors are actually acting. When we look, you sent us the video of the behind the scenes.
Acting, yes.
Well, look, the behind the scenes of how that game was made. Those people had to act those roles. They wasn't just talking. They had to put on the stuff. They had to walk around. They had to talk.
Not everybody.
I know. I'm just using this game as
she, Miss Helena, is not putting on a suit.
Stay with me, K-Bum. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. All right. I said let's not worry about her.
I'm in the car.
Yeah, let's just drive with me for a second, because I'm gonna pull over and I'm gonna give it to y'all to talk. Right?
Okay.
Now, let's say he's the stand. Let's set him as the standard. He's the LeBron, right? He is the LeBron right now in
Baker's LeBron, but I'll take it.
Chris Judge. I mean, okay. So anyway. All right. All that what he did, let's say he only got $200,000 for that. Right? All that he did in that game. We know that game probably made made $1 billion. He only got 200 for acting this out, not just voicing them, acting. So if he's only getting 200,000, of course she can't get nothing.
Yeah.
So the problem is they are not being valued right because.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I gotta throw a monkey wrench.
Go ahead.
When it comes to this type of media, acting, voice acting, music, or whatever, you're really auditioning for your next role, right? So this thing that Helena has done has kind of put in my opinion, I don't know if it's going to be true or not, but you put stains on your career as someone who's difficult to work with or someone who's asking for too much.
They're going to make it. They're going to do that.
You go in and you kill this role, right? They're going to be calling you, hey, we want you to do this next role. And it probably has nothing to do with Cereza. That's
right.
Bayonetta for y'all who don't play the game. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be calling you, knocking down your door for the next role as great as like the Tara Strongs, the Troy Bakers. Trust me, when they were starting off and then they started getting these bigger roles, they're only as good as their next role. So let's say that game made $1 billion. So what? I made $200,000. I go on to another project and I make money. In my opinion, when you're doing voice acting, you're basically an independent contractor. So you have to get the work. No matter what the game makes, it's none of your business. You get your money.
Wait a minute.
No. I'm being serious. You get your money and you go on to the next project.
But I want to add something to what you just said, though. Right?
Okay, go ahead.
All right. When Robert Downey Jr. played Iron Man, right? For the first movie, he didn't get paid really good because he was a he had to prove himself. Once he proved himself and made Iron Man viable and made Iron Man what it was.
No. He didn't make Iron Man viable. He made the MCU.
I know, right? Viable. Iron Man. Listen, what you got to follow me. He made Iron Man viable,
right,
which Iron Man made the MCU what it was. What did they turn around and do for Robert Downey Jr.? How much did he get?
That man.
All right. Now we see that this dude that played Kratos, and I come back to her. He played Kratos. Let's say he took in the first game, he got paid $100,000.
I can actually tell you what they say the range is. I just found the article.
It? Go ahead.
They said so it says how much did Christopher Judge get paid for God of War Ragnarok? Oh, this is Ragnarok they're talking about. So the next one.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the next game. So it says various sources says Chris Judd was paid somewhere between $1 to $5 million for God of War.
Okay,
Ragnarok.
That makes sense to me.
But
all right.
The second one though. That's not the first.
That's the second one. That's my point. It's proving my point. So what you were saying, Keith, I agree with on Bayonetta 1. But when you now, of course, Bayonetta is not a good example because Bayonetta is a niche game. It didn't really do much. But like using Chris, let's say for the first God of War he played, he got paid $100,000, $200,000. Now you have made this game and helped make your acting, your voice has helped make this game a success. When you come back to the table, they ask you, hey, come back and play this role, the next word from him should be, pay me. That's what she was doing. I played this person 2 times for y'all.
You pay me.
What'd you say?
However,
pay me. I paid my dues. I've earned my value, and that's all I'm saying. She should get paid.
However, she's not doing God of War. She's doing Bayonetta.
I know. I'm not saying she still should get. Wait a minute. It's levels to it.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. $4,000
level. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Let me get this.
Let's look at the project she's doing.
Oh man. Okay. I'm sorry.
Maybe does she listen? This is no disrespect to her. Does she even understand video games? Does she know what product she's making?
She knew it made money.
It makes money.
To me, that's I don't know.
I think he got paid more than what Bayonetta's gonna make. I don't know.
Yeah, she might. She might. He might get paid more than what Bayonetta. I don't know how Bayonetta will probably make more than $5 million. But my point is, I ain't saying she should get what he's getting. I'm saying when K-Bump said he got 1.5 to 5 mil, I'm like, to me that sounds about right for what he proved in the first one. I'm saying for her to come back and you seek her out for a third game, then to me, you are saying you are vital to this game. At that point, pay me better. She said she asked for 100, not $1 million, 100,000. You played the role 2 other times, so I am a vital piece of this game at this point. Pay me the worth of my voicing this character. Pay me, and in that sense, $4,000 and $15,000 don't make sense for a third time playing an iconic character.
If she got paid 15 last time, or somewhere around there, 12, 15 last time, and she went up to 100, that's like 8 times. What's that?
So I'm curious what she got paid the first time. What did she get paid to play her the first time? 2,000?
I think it's the same.
It was similar.
Man, they got to pay that girl more than that. She should be. I think by the third game, she should be able to ask for 100,000. I think she was right to ask for that.
That is where we disagree. I do agree.
100,000 ain't that lot. Ain't a lot, bro.
You have to understand, level. That's not
a lot, bro.
85K difference.
I'm not saying you
15 and 100.
But she is playing
different.
K-Bump, she's playing the main character, and her voice is the distinction of the character. I've played her 3 times. Y'all must be making something off of her, off of this game to keep coming back. You ain't stopped making the game. Keith, how many years have you been waiting for another Metroid Prime? How many years did we wait for Metroid Dread? How many years have we been asking for F-Zero? How many years we been asking for Kid Icarus? Because them games ain't making no money. Bayonetta came to Nintendo twice. So Nintendo made something off of it. So pay that woman. Pay her.
Pay that woman.
Here's the thing, Level.
Yeah.
Most people probably didn't know she didn't reprise the role.
Yeah, we did.
Most people don't even know who she. Most people don't even know who she is.
No, I didn't know who she was. I knew the voice change.
Most people don't even know who she is.
But I knew
to be asking for that type of
But
money.
I knew
Don't even
her
know
voice had changed. Listen to me, K-Bum. No, I didn't know who. I don't know who this woman is right here. She's a nice looking woman. I don't know who you are, woman. I just learned you.
She should have been an actress.
I just found out about you this week. This is my first time ever knowing this is you. You are Bayonetta. Didn't know it. But I knew when you didn't reprise her in Bayonetta 3, I knew you was not talking. I don't even know who you are, but I knew it wasn't you talking behind Bayonetta. So pay that woman. Pay that woman her money. I don't care. Give that woman her money. She deserves way more than $15,000 or $4,000. Now, I don't even care about Bayonetta. I'm not buying it. I'm getting God of War Ragnarok. All right. I'm getting God of War Ragnarok. All right, let me stop doing that. That's what I'm waiting on.
Oh,
but anyway.
What's up, Shadow Fox Infinite? What's up, bro? What up, first name base? I think we already said what's up to you.
Yeah.
What's up in the comment section? Enjoying this crazy, pumped up conversation level trying to have out here.
Welcome to the show, man.
Getting people fired.
Shadow Fox, first name basis in here.
Thank you, Shadow Fox. He said Bayonetta isn't making money like that. Period.
I don't care.
You need to simmer.
Hold on, level.
I don't care. Pay that woman.
She walked up to Platinum Games like, man, my pops be tripping. He told me to ask you for my bike back. And they on Friday when Red said to Devo,
thank you, Nia. Nia said, to be honest, leveled is right. Yeah. I got that music. Nia, thank you. Thank you, Nia. I am right. Pay that woman. You ain't calling her for no reason. She should. Matter of fact, breaking news. Boycott Bayonetta 3. That's what I say. Boycott Bayonetta 3. Don't buy the game. Forget them. Forget Nintendo. Forget Platinum Games. Boycott. Let's all go down to Best Buy, Walmart, Target, and put signs on their door. Let's vandalize their streets. Let's go nuts. Anyway, let me stop. Y'all go buy that game. We've been waiting.
You should have said buy Nier Automata.
No, go buy that game, man. We've been waiting on that game for too long. And after watching that little bit, I almost like I might get this game. Anyway, let me stop. You funny. So I agree with her. At the dialoguing, I think she was right. I think she was right to complain. That's my opinion.
She does in fact deserve more money. That's a fact. I will concede to that point. I agree to that point. Agreed. But we got to consider what franchise she's working on, though. Like Bayonetta is very niche, and it's a good franchise. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna have fun with it. And I'm gonna tell y'all about it. Because I can tell that K-Boy ain't gonna get it either. But man. And what I'm gonna be curious about is if you can really tell the difference between Jennifer and Helena. Will you really be able to tell the
I did.
difference?
I knew something was different. I promise you. I was like, man, she don't sound quite like her normal self. But she did a good job. Jennifer did a good job, but it wasn't how you say her name? Taylor. It wasn't Taylor. So,
is Jennifer is she British? Is Jennifer British?
She is British. I don't know if she's British. I don't have no idea. Let me stop saying stuff I don't know. I don't know if she's British. I know Nia said I was right. That's all anyway, let me stop. Anyway.
Oh, Lord.
So let's go. That's all I needed.
Nia, please don't.
Nia, thank you, Nia, for defending your boy. Thank you for defending me. K-Bum and Keith, they give me mine. She said I was right. Shadow Fox, look what you been talking about, Shadow Fox.
Lord, don't ever.
ain't nobody boycotting Xeno. Nobody want to play Xenoblade. Anyway, let me.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't want to play Xeno. I don't want to play Bayonetta 3, so I'm good on both. I told y'all what I'm waiting on. Anyway, so what we going to next? What else we have on here, man? That was a good topic, y'all. That was a good topic. Long topic.
I didn't think we was gonna be on that one.
I didn't either, but hey, we had to argue our cases, and the jury says Level was right. That's all I need to know. But anyway, so let's where we going next, y'all?
We could talk about what happened today with Resident Evil Showcase.
Let me pull that up. A
few good things.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Ain't that sad? There's so much stuff happening that I don't be knowing.
It's the return of the spooky games. Silent Hill 2 is getting a remake. Resident Evil 4 is getting a remake.
Can I show this?
They come out with a new Silent Hill 2?
Yeah, they making one.
All right, fair use, y'all. Fair use. Let me see where we at. I hope I can show this. We gonna show it. But go ahead, Keith. What you got to say?
Resident Evil 4 looked good, but it looked exhausting looking at that game. I don't know. I was looking at this game. I was like, man, I don't want to go back to this village. Like, I really don't. Like, I don't know. It just looked exhausting to even try to go back to those. Like, I want to play something new. Don't get it twisted. I'm definitely gonna buy this. I pretty much buy all Resident Evil games.
Really?
Yeah. I pretty much play them all. I think I beat them all, the mainline games. But
spend less time playing Resident Evil, more time.
What's that?
Not bad. It's being funny. It's cool.
Play some of them.
play some PlayStation. Play all this. Ghost of Tsushima. I was playing Resident Evil trash games anyway.
Man, don't do Resident Evil like that. But yeah, I watched a little bit of this. I was watching the showcase before we got on, and I was at my boys' football practice watching. You can skip all that.
Okay.
Skip ahead. And I was watching the Resident Evil 4 gameplay, and then I went to a video where they had it on both sides, and I was like, this is cool. I don't know why this isn't as exciting to me. Maybe because Resident Evil 4 hasn't gone away. It's always coming out. Like, it came back out on the Wii with the pointer. They made the HD versions or whatever. It was
fair
on PC,
use, y'all.
like,
fair use.
Resident Evil 4 is on your tablet. Resident Evil 4 is on your phone. Resident Evil 4 is everywhere. So, I don't know. It just didn't feel like... Which one is this Village? I think this is Village. What you looking at?
I don't know. I probably it's the first one that they showed.
Yeah, that's Village. That's Village.
It looked good, though. But if it's first person, I don't want to play it.
So what they did was the RE engine can do both.
Oh,
so they went back and went back and retooled Resident Evil Village or Resident Evil 8. And you can play it in third person all the way through.
Okay, well then that's more of my alley. I don't want nothing where I just see a gun in a hand. I'm done with it. No more of that. Unless I'm playing with K-Bum and it's called Call of Duty. I play that with them, but I'm done with the first person stuff. I am a Resident Evil fan. I do like Resident Evil. It's weird that I do, but I do. So when Keith put this up, I'm gonna have to go check it out. But you said Silent Hill was shown, right?
Oh my gosh, yes.
On this?
No. Konami had I don't think they had a showcase, but they had something going on.
Well, I guess all these scary movies, because y'all K-Bun put up in the chat the remake of Dead Space. So we might have to look at that as well, because that game's still freaky. So
it looks beautiful now too, though.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to get Resident Evil 4. I don't know if I really want to play Village. This is third person. I think I want Resident Evil 4, but I had to see it. It don't look bad, man.
No, it was good. Good. And actually the story wasn't bad. Especially at the end, they definitely made it to where you really wanted more.
That part didn't look good at all. He jumped off that thing. That looked terrible. He just fell off the cliff. Let me see. Hold up. Get back up. Go ahead, Keith. I'm listening.
It does look weird looking at it in third person, because you don't really see Ethan because he's from the Resident Evil 7 game, so it does look weird looking at him. And since I played the whole game on Stadia, 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 no,
R.I.P. Stadia.
R.I.P. Stadia. I better go play it again, huh? But yeah, it looks weird looking at his character in third person, but
It don't look bad, man, but I had to see a little bit more. They faces do look odd though. Ain't gonna, but it looks good as far as just the game. It looks good. I hope that you don't have to stand still and shoot. It's been a while since I played a Resident Evil, so I don't know how those
you should go back and play the remake of Resident Evil 2 or Resident Evil 3. Did you get a chance to play those?
The remake? No, I didn't.
All right, so those this I guess is when they came back with their RE engine. No, you don't stand and shoot in one spot. You can move. It's okay. It kind of reminds me of a PlayStation game. The way PlayStation has the over the shoulder, kind of really close to the character. Kind of reminds me of that, but it doesn't have. It's still. It's not tank controls, but it's not like Mario. You know what I mean? It don't have that same type of fluidity with the movement and stuff. But yeah,
fair use. Now this is Dead Space. I guess because we in that Halloween season, these games are starting. This game, now don't get me wrong, Resident Evil look good, but this looks amazing. This game to me, they done a really good job on this remake, and it brought me right back to them feelings of like I don't want any parts of this, but at the same time I do. Ain't that saying like I don't want no parts of this, but I'm buying this game. Yeah, it's like you forcing me to hurt myself and have me run up the stairs, have my wife looking at me like, man, who did I marry? Who are you? Because, bruh, I ran out the living room. I turned that game off so many times, went to bed like, okay, this is and when K-Bomb said level, he said, bro, I did the same thing, man. My brother, same thing.
He's like, I didn't say I ran. I just said I turned the game off.
I was just being a little extra with the running. I did turn it off. I jumped several times thinking something was behind me. I remember one time I was sitting in the front and I the surround sound and that game was good. And I kept hearing this kind of like something falling, and it sounded like it was coming from behind me. And at first I was like, yeah, this is in the game. Bro, I stopped. I was like, wait a minute, there's something behind. I turned that game off, went to bed. Like, that's it. I'm done for the night. I can't take this no more.
Man, that game had me, man. It's a couple of nights I had to say, nah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed.
Yeah.
This ain't gonna work. Because one thing, it's a part where it's just really light whispers. It's really light, and you really don't know that it's coming from the game. You just hear these, like you don't hear it at first, but then you just start hearing these whispers, and it like I was like, nah, I can't do that. I can't. Good night. Sorry, Dead Space.
Listen to this. Hold up, Nia. Wait a minute. Nia said Metroid is scary to me. Oh, slap yourself there. You can't be up here talking about that. Who else up in here? Resident Evil is the greatest of 4 all time. Hey, I agree with that. That's one of the best games ever to me. Now, are you saying that Shadow Fox because it was on the GameCube? Is that why you saying that, bro? Are you really sincere about what you said? Don't be doing us like that over here. Anyway, so who else up in here? I'm trying to read some of this stuff. He says, stop being scared. This is first name basis. Tell Nia to stop being scared. It's only a game. Bruh, some of these games captured spook more than movies captured. I'm sorry. This game was freaky. I don't care. Decision. Yeah, I don't care. Now, I've never played Silent Hill. And I've never, well, let me say it like this. At that time, Keith, I was an avid Nintendo guy, and everything Sony was trash. It not real for real, but I said I convinced myself of that. So, but I would never actually want to play Silent Hill because to me, Silent Hill came off extremely demonic, so I didn't never want to play it. But them girls with the triangle heads or whatever that was, I was like, I don't know what they call them things, huh? Pyramid head, yeah. Like, bro, I was like, man, what the world is this crazy devil worshiping stuff? But anyway,
not Friday the 13th on the NES. Oh, I played the crap out of that, bro.
Okay. So
Jason. It was Jason on the NES I played. Yeah.
So
that was the game.
So I may pick this up. I don't know when this supposed to come out in December. This may be a purchase, but Resident Evil. I want to see what they're gonna do with 4. Keith said Village is good. I may look into it though. But let's pull up this Silent Hill. Y'all said Silent Hill was also one, right?
Y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all.
K-Boy, you never played Silent Hill?
I don't play that crap.
Me either.
Silent Hill.
Oh man.
I don't play Resident Evil. I don't play Resident Evil. I don't play Silent Hill.
Huh.
Never been a fan. The first
Resident
Evil game I played was
Fair use. Let's turn it down. Fair
Nemesis
use.
was the first one I played, and I said, "Nah, I'm cool."
Well, it's a no-go for me. You got roaches in it. I can't do roaches. I'm sorry. I don't do roaches, man. I'm messing. I don't do roaches, but so
this game came out when Fog was not really done on purpose. It just couldn't do the draw distance.
It's looking good though.
That's fine.
I'm trying not to play the sound too much.
Waiting for me.
Well, but hats off in the comments section talking about that Jason game, man. That was, I can't believe people still remember that game.
Yeah.
Jason used to pop up and chase you all over the map. I played the crap out of that.
Visually, it looks just my something I need to. I don't know what's going on, but visually, it looks good. Let me see.
Silent Hill is creepy. I'm glad they actually. This isn't what was that? What was it? P1 or something like that they were going to come. That was creepy. I mean,
we talking when you were stuck in that house, that one little house.
Yeah, no, that was creepy, man.
I was not a fan of that. Everyone time you got to play it. I played that game. I'm like, man, I got to go to sleep tonight.
Ain't no sleep after that.
I played the PE. What it's called?
PE. That's what it was. PE.
It's called PE. I played it once.
No,
never again.
I don't know about this one, Keith.
That's pyramid head or something like that. Yeah.
I don't think I'm ready for none of this. This mud looking good though.
Nah, I'm cool on the scary game.
So does Kojima got anything to do with this?
I don't think so.
He was trying to make one with.
Then I'm buying it. I'm buying it if Kojima don't have nothing to do with it. It might get purchased.
No Kojima, man.
I can't stand Kojima. I can't stand his over emphasizing. No, if he ain't touching, I may buy it. It may actually be good.
Man, please, man.
Kojima is overly hype, bro. He hype, all hype. Name me one game he's made in the wild.
That is a.
Okay, hold up. Let me pause this. Name me one game that Kojima made in the last 8 years that you like.
The last game he made? No, just playing.
Are you like the male simulator?
I haven't played any of his latest games. I haven't liked his latest games. That still don't mean he's not an excellent game designer.
I didn't say he wasn't an excellent game.
You said he's overhyped.
I said he's overhyped. He is. He can still be good.
I don't believe he's overhyped. I don't believe he's overhyped. I believe because he created and masterminded an entire genre.
I agree
with the stealth gaming genre, and he had the best game in a genre that he pretty much created for decades.
Thank you, first name basis. All hype just like Dallas. Right there you go.
Like I said, I'll fight for you. I will fight for him. He did something in video games that people are still trying to do.
I agree. I said
he was beyond his time.
To say overhyped.
No. People want to look at him now and then overhype and blah blah blah. Yeah. He's not that good. That's like looking at Jordan and the Wizards to be like, man, this is y'all talking about.
But let's look at Jordan.
This is what y'all talking about.
Let's compare Kojima to Jordan. Jordan, every time he stepped on the court, Jordan produced and reproduced. Kojima had.
So you're telling me when he got Sprite commercial on his own dunk when he was on the Wizards, he was producing?
We're not talking about the Wizards.
We was like,
actually, Kojima is Wizards right now. That's the Wizard. We got the Wizards Kojima right now.
Like Wizards, but he
was never Jordan. He was never Jordan.
And see, that's no.
He was never Jordan.
You don't even know. You don't understand his body. Because he didn't even play his game.
He's over.
You're making these comments from a.
I played Metal Gear Solid. I played Snake. Snake is a Snake Eater. What was that one?
You don't even know the name of the game.
Was it Solid Snake? Solid Snake on the what system was that on? Was that on the GameCube or the Wii?
That was on GameCube. What was that called?
Twin Snakes.
Twin Snakes. I played that one and I played the original one. I said it's good. Like when you put the controller down.
Well after the fact.
Right. And I wanted to play the movie that was on PlayStation 3. I wanted to play that game. 4. I wanted to play the movie that he put on PlayStation 4. But Kojima, I didn't say he was terrible. I didn't say he was trash. I said Kojima is overhyped. That don't mean he's not good. He is good. He's just overhyped.
He's one of the best. He was one of the best.
He's overhyped, man. He's overhyped.
We're going to take this whole conversation to somewhere else, brother, because you are saying this from a whole different perspective.
There you go, Nia. Nia, let me read what Nia said. Nia said, Kojima is that dude who does anything and then calls it art. He takes his toenails off and stacks them up together and takes a picture and puts it on the disc, and that's what you playing, him stacking toenails. Man, stop it, man. Get out of here.
Okay, I want you to someone who redesigned an entire genre.
I want you to.
That's the piece that you're not recognizing.
Are you gonna give Miyamoto that same level of respect? Are you gonna give Miyamoto that? Are you going to give Miyamoto?
Yes, he did.
Is he overhyped? Is he overhyped?
No, I don't think Miyamoto is overhyped.
Well, Kojima is.
His body work speaks for itself.
Kojima's overhyped.
Oh no, Starfire. That lady Starfire.
It was trash. It was trash. But who got more hits? Who got more hits? Miyamoto or Kojima? What is Kojima known for? What is he known for?
And I've said it 1,000 times. He's known for creating and dominating the stealth gaming genre.
Okay, I give you that. I have bowed to that. What has he made?
He's made Metal Gear Solids and Zone of Enders.
Metal Gear Solid and Zones of Ender. Now, didn't he Metal Gear Solid into the ground?
He did not. He left Metal Gear Solid when they took it to the ground. Konami did. It wasn't him.
Was Metal Gear Solid 4 already going so you don't say Metal Gear Solid 4 was going in the wrong direction?
It did not. That was the best game ever played.
Okay, all right.
5 was trash.
Didn't he make it?
No.
He didn't get a chance to finish it, wasn't it? I thought he
made it. Yeah. They took. I don't blame him. Thank you, Konami, for ruining yourself with this overhyped, money wasting dude.
Ruined that game.
Why is he not with Sony anymore? Sony? No, why ain't Sony? Why we don't have a part 2 to this? To the mail game that he made? Where's part 2?
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming, and he got an Xbox game coming.
Man, yes, get out of here, man. Slap all y'all self for that. Kojima is overrated, man. Overhyped.
What you can do is give credit for the work he's done.
I said he's good.
No, you haven't.
I did say he was. I said he's good. I said he's overhyped. I said you can say a person is overhyped, but that don't mean they're not good.
No. See, you're just saying that he's good. I'm saying that he was a person that redesigned an entire genre. And that's the piece you don't give him. No,
I just said you're right. I I kneeled to that. I said, you win there.
I for one would say that he has made some trash this last couple
Okay,
games.
I just said he overhyped. Nia said, "Oh, you like my line about the toenail stacking?" Yeah, that's what he did.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Anyway, so K-Bum, did you play that game? What was the name of that game when you deliver mail? What's the name of that?
Death Stranding.
Did you play Death Stranding, K-Bum?
Oh, heck no.
Why not?
Heck no.
Why didn't you?
Because it looks boring.
But Keith, it got all those graphics and they hyped it up and spent all Sony money.
Remember, I played it on Game Pass, and it is a beautiful game, but boy, nah, that's not the one.
Man, he overhyped, man. He overhyped, bro.
But where Kojima's genius comes in, and just using Death Stranding as a talking point, I do like the idea of bringing, I think it was America back together again, and how each player did something that in their respective game, and it affected the world around it, and you were able to build the world up around it. That's genius. I've never seen that before. It just sucked that it was in that game. You know what I mean? But that idea, that was pretty legit. So in those instances, he has those moments of when he's a genius. So I mean, like K-Bone, you got to give credit where credit is due.
I just said, I give credit to what K-Bone said. I'm just saying he's overrated. I didn't say he wasn't good.
You don't think he's like
K-Bone? You like it because you got so many fond memories of him with the PlayStation.
No, that's not what it is. My problem is how you see it. The problem isn't.
I feel like he's overhyped.
No. The problem that I have with it,
I just feel like he's overhyped.
Was that level?
I said I just feel like he's overhyped. I don't feel like he's a bad developer. I think he's good. I just think he's overhyped.
But what hype? Who thinks he's the best ever?
I didn't say that. I never one time said anything.
One of the best.
Overhyped doesn't mean best ever. I believe how he's viewed
by who?
To me. This is me. How he's viewed in gaming. I feel like he's overhyped. I don't feel like he's done even what you said he's done. Even in that, I don't think he's done anything outside of that. That's special.
Wow.
I don't.
He has done things that people are still following, and that's the piece that you don't see.
I give him that.
No. But when you create something that people are still trying to do, it's not just an average thing that you did.
I can see.
People are using your blueprint to make their games going forward. That's not an average thing.
Right. Look at Nia. This is you hearing what I'm talking about, Nia. The whole world hated Konami because he didn't go to the Game Awards. They did. We got Jeff Keighley up here dang near crying over this dude that ain't made a dope game in years. And when he makes one, you deliver it mail and have to balance down rocks. And his next game is going to be a movie where you stack toenails. Let's go.
Hey, listen, you could argue that his style of gameplay, especially with like the movie you called out level, Metal Gear Solid 4, you could argue that's kind of what Sony does with almost all of their games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that.
Deep narratives.
I like that.
Give Metal Gear.
He was the one doing it before everybody else was.
I agree. I think it's dope. I said he's over. To me, overrated means he shouldn't be getting praised at the level he does. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
At what level? Like,
dude,
he's not up there. He's not up there in the.
Then why is Jeff Keighley having a whole section about him supposedly being locked in the basement of Konami with water and half a cup of spinach, and he's locked in a cage looking at old Lassie movies like somebody did him dirty?
Name another person that holds him in that standard.
How much money has this dude wasted, Konami?
Name me another person who holds him in that standard.
I don't know, but
that's the point. My point is your problem.
How many reviews did they lie about Death Stranding? How many reviews lied about that game? Crickets.
That's a review issue. It was nothing to do with.
Why are they lying about the game? Why
they lie on all type of games.
They lied because it was Kojima.
No, that's not a Kojima problem. If you really think that's a Kojima problem, the people read reviews.
I think because it's Kojima's game, we had to figure out why it was genius. They was like, it's genius, even though I don't understand why it's genius. It's a genius game.
Be smarter, Level. You know that's not a Kojima problem. You know, line of reviews and stuff that's done other places. Be smarter.
K-Bump, why are you defending this dude? He made a walking simulator, bro. This dude wasted. I don't blame Kojima for I don't blame Konami for throwing this dude down in the basement. Give him a bowl of spinach, a half a cup of water, and pay him next week, and then send him home. Matter of fact, send him home in one of the boxes his walking simulator was carrying, and I hope he fall down the hill in a bucket of water, and that little kid he had on the stomach falls out with him so he can go on and kick rocks, because he been making bull for the last decade. Wasting these folks' money.
Your issue is with Jeff Keighley and not Kojima.
Yeah, I didn't, and that's why I respect.
You can see and understand that your issues with Jeff Keighley
and Kojima.
It's with how Jeff Keighley saw Kojima
and Kojima.
Because you can't name a single person that holds him in that light.
I just looked at reviews that was trying to understand this game and giving them 10.
But we already know that they're lying in other reviews.
But I don't know these people. I don't know these folks' names. But it wasn't one. It wasn't one review. It wasn't one company. It wasn't just IGN. It was Game Informer. All these people was trying to make this game a 10. Why? Why was they trying to make this obviously boring game a 10? Okay, Bob.
You're trying to make this a one-person problem, and you know the reviews is not a one-person problem.
I know. I ain't saying that. I'm saying why. Why did they do that for his game? That's what I'm asking.
Saying they do that for other games too.
I know, but why did they do it for his?
Lord have mercy.
K-Bump, they only do this for certain groups. They only do this for certain people in certain companies. They will, no matter if the game is trash, they're going to make it not be trash.
That's probably why they do that. It's probably money. They're not doing it for free.
It may be because it was Sony exclusive. We got to get out of here.
I'm going to jump in the middle of this, and I'm going to say this. He got an Xbox game coming out. All right? We know historically Xbox has been poor.
Watch them trash it. They're going to trash it. Watch.
It's good. No, but let's see. If he can come out with a game, solidify his genius on Xbox, right? Then I think you got to change your narrative level. If the game come out and it's fire on Xbox, I think you got to give them a little bit more clout. But if it's still trash, that's just more trash on the Game Pass.
K-Bum, I want you to read Nia's comment. I can read it if you want me to. She said, K-Bum, it's okay that you like Metal Gear, but let's be honest, my guy, it was everybody.
What was everybody? I'm sorry.
Praising this dude.
I don't. I know people got upset because Keighley told them to get upset.
They was praising him before Jeff Keighley ever said that. I ain't saying he shouldn't get praise. I'm just saying he overhyped.
I don't agree with that.
Okay, well, I didn't say he didn't make a dope game and change the genre. I agree. After a while, Miyamoto started getting to the point that I said the same thing about Miyamoto. I said, okay, y'all, this brother ain't made nothing really good in a while now. We done got Wii Music. We got Star Fox. Man, we had to call it spade a spade. It's time for Miyamoto to go sit down somewhere. Thank you for Mario and everything else you gave us, but let some new blood up in here because we praise you just a tad bit too much. That's what I mean. Like the brother, like Nia said, he can call Spit Watts and throw them at the wall on a stick, and that's the game, and everybody's trying to find the genius in it. Like, bruh, you making movies now? Like, what? Sit down. Just sit down. Because you don't waste these people.
He's been making movies, but
yeah, wasting these folks' money, man.
I don't disagree that his games have been bad. His games have been trash. I haven't played them.
Right. That's why I'm saying he's overrated. His games have been trash. I didn't say he was trash, but his track record says I had 1 or 2 games that was dope in the past.
One or two?
Nah, I can't agree to that.
3.
Good.
3 games.
I can't agree to that.
How many games he got that's dope?
Wow.
I'm not. No. Wow. Get what I'm saying. No, you missed what I just said.
In that entire
I'm talking about the franchise. I'm not. I said. I mean, when I say the games,
there's more than that because there's even the game that Platinum did.
What?
Which was Riding.
Revengeance.
Yes, that Platinum did for him.
Okay, so Metal Gear Solid franchise. You said Zone Enders, right? Silent Hill. What else?
I would have to go look at his list of games.
Castlevania Lords of Shadow on there. I don't know if you want to give him that though.
I'm just saying, if he making so many great things, we should be able to name this stuff off.
We just named a bunch of games. That's about 7 games.
I didn't say you were naming a genre. You were naming a franchise. I ain't saying Metal Gear Solid the franchise. Okay, that's a franchise that he made a few dope games in that franchise.
A few dope games.
He made it. Metal Gear Solid is a good franchise. I'm saying how many franchises have he made?
Metal Gear Solid was the number 1.
K-Bum, listen to what I'm asking
franchise.
You. I said,
I hear what you're saying.
How many other franchises have he made? That's dope like that. That's getting the same praise as that.
It doesn't have any other that's as dope as that.
That's my point. And you milked that till it wasn't good.
No, he didn't milk it. And that's the problem. You keep saying that, but he didn't. They took him off of Metal Gear Solid. He didn't finish Metal Gear Solid 5. The trash one?
I wonder why. I wonder why they took him off. I wonder why they said, you know what? I'm tired of giving you a freedom to just go spend my money any old kind of way you want to spend it. And these games ain't nothing but movies. And like, bruh. No, I would have took my credit card too. What are you making, Kojima? Are we Disney? Is this Universal Studio?
FedEx.
What are we making?
Amazon.
Is this United States Postal Service? Is this FedEx? What are you making, man? Give me my credit card. Go downstairs and eat some spinach. Anyway, let me stop. Let me quit. All right, we done for tonight. K-Bum, I apologize, bro. I know you like Metal Gear Solid. I know you, and he made it. I like Mario, but I got tired of Miyamoto. He was even ruining Mario. He ruined Star Fox. How do you ruin Star Fox? By insisting that you got to look down at a controller and take your eyes off the screen because you can't find anything interesting to do. How about just make another Star Fox? It was never broke. But anyway, let me stop.
Low-key been waiting on that game to be ported over.
K-Bum went. K-Bum went. K-Bum, come back to the mic, man.
I'm still here. There's no point of arguing a position that you already feel that you're stuck on. So I'm not going to waste people's time on the podcast arguing the same thing.
Okay, I apologize, man. Kojima is a genius.
That's your belief. Don't apologize.
He is overrated to me.
My point is, there's no point of continuing the conversation on the podcast. Because we're spitting in circles. So that's my point. I don't want you to change your opinion. You have your opinion.
I'm not changing my opinion. I'm messing with you.
No, you're not going to change it.
But anyway, I thank y'all for tuning in on tonight. As you can see, we all had a good time. Thank you, Kojima, for an interesting back and forth. This is how me and K-Bum do all day. Keith, we constantly put you in this position.
Keith like, be in the cut, man.
Keith be at the work like, when is these dudes going to stop fussing? What was he fussing about yesterday, K-Bum?
What y'all fussing about?
What was he fussing about, man?
Brady. Y'all fussing about Brady.
Oh, yeah. We ain't going to start that because we'll be on here another hour. Tom
Not
Brady,
worth it.
not.
It's not. Don't do it. Level.
Stop.
Don't do it. Don't
Okay,
do
well,
it.
stop,
Don't do
man.
it.
Okay, I
Don't
won't
get it
do
started.
it. I won't.
Thank you very much.
All right, y'all.
Appreciate it.
Share this with a friend. We, as you can see, we had a good
Hold
time.
on, Nia said, keep it going.
Nah, we got to get out of here. But with that being said, I thank y'all for tuning in. Go ahead and sign out, fellas.
Oh, okay, I go. What a fun, interesting end to the podcast. Kojima Productions. You know what I'm saying? Look out for that new Xbox game that's coming out from Kojima. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna let us all know. But no, it was a good show. Great first topic.
Hey, active gamer life up in this piece.
Yeah, he don't jump in.
Shut up. In a minute, bro. What's up? Go ahead.
But yeah, great first topic on voice acting. I think I still want to do my due diligence and do some more research on that. But I think that was a really good topic. I didn't think we was gonna last that long on that. So, but yeah, good show, man. Yeah, definitely share this with a friend, family, homie.
Yeah, Nia, I might cut this up and throw it up on Twitterverse. This was an interesting one. We was live tonight. The comment section was live. Go ahead, Mr. Bomb. It's your flow.
Deacon Bomb.
Deacon Bomb. Yeah, go ahead.
No problem. Good podcast. Got to chop it up on some interesting topics. I guess some of you guys got to hear some of the way me and Level conversate that we usually don't allow to happen on the podcast. As you can see, we're very opinionated people,
right.
And we kind of clash into it because we have definitely different viewpoints of how things should be done. But it's good to make the podcast fun. It's a good back and forth. Two people who strongly believe in two different viewpoints. So good podcast and enjoyed it. And can't wait to do it next time.
Hey, and like I said, this is my brother for real in life. This is what we do, and that's how you do it. We can disagree and still have a good time doing it. Hey, you see what I'm saying? So, I will not say Kojima is overrated anymore. Kojima is very good.
But in this podcast,
y'all pay Taylor her money for playing Bayonetta, and everybody boycott. Don't buy this game.
Come on.
All right. So
podcast gonna get demoted. Whatever. I don't know what they gonna...
Thank y'all for tuning in. We had Nia keeping us live. We had first name basis, Shadow Fox. We even had the OG active gamer life jump into the comments. Like I said, who else was in here? It was a lot of folks in here. So, and all those that tuned in, share this. We had a good time from front to end. But we out. Next time, deuces.
We got Smash Bros though.